Barcelona fans, get ready. The next big signing is set for medicals this Sunday. And also Hansi Flick turns up the heat for a major defensive reinforcement with 2 targets already lined up. Meanwhile, Barca's €50 million attacker bid has finally been clarified. And there's good news. The Camp Nou is officially cleared to host the Gamper Trophy. Don't miss a second of this crucial update. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're always first with the latest Barça news. Let's get started. Barcelona players will reconvene this Sunday, July 13th, at the club's Ciutat Esportiva facilities to begin pre-season under Hansi Flick. The entire squad will be subjected to medical tests on the first day after returning from their vacations following a hugely successful season. Roony Bardghji also expected to be involved. Now, according to Javi Miguel of AS, Roony Bardghji is also among the players scheduled to undergo medical tests on Sunday. The 18-year-old winger from FC Copenhagen is all set to sign for Barcelona imminently in a deal worth around €2 million. He has already completed the first part of his medicals, but he will be subjected to further tests on Sunday with the rest of the squad. His medical evaluation will be crucial, as he has a history of serious injuries, most notably an ACL injury in May 2024 that sidelined him for nearly a year. Bardghji's final clearance will depend on the results of Sunday's review. Once the deal is finalized and made official, the teenage winger is expected to be involved in pre-season with the Barcelona first team, although he is set to be a part of the Barça Atletic team once the season starts. In addition to Bardghji, Oriol Romeu is another unexpected face to be scheduled for medicals on Sunday. The veteran is back after his loan spell at Girona, but is not part of Hansi Flick's plans and is expected to leave soon. Meanwhile, a group of 8 players from the reserve side, Landry Faré, Hernandez, Jofre Torrens, Jan Virgili, Ibrahim Diarra, Toni Fernandez, Gil Fernandez, and Dro Fernandez, have also been called up and will train with the senior team. Pablo Torre, however, will not be present. The midfielder has been excluded from the list to finalize his transfer to Mallorca. A critical week lies ahead of Barcelona with the first team set to return to training, Hansi Flick set to return to work, and several transfer decisions that require his attestation set to make progress. In Joan Garcia, the club have already acquired the services of a difference maker and fixed one of the most critical departments in the dressing room. Nico Williams would have been the ideal second signing, but a last-minute collapse means it will no longer unfold. Now, the manager must identify the positions where he sees an urgent need for reinforcement, and Sport brings to light one such area of concern he has identified. As reported by the outlet, Flick sees the signing of a new fullback to be an absolute priority to improve the defensive performance. The concern, particularly, is at left back where the manager would like a new physical and defensively sound recruit. Gerard Martin's departure, however, is seen to be the key preliminary step for the club to sign a new left back, and the player's paralyzed future leaves little space for Barcelona to pursue the signing of Alejandro Grimaldo, who was even rumored as a target. The fullback now linked with Barcelona is Inter Milan's Denzel Dumfries, a player who passed his audition for Barcelona with flying colors in their UEFA Champions League clash last season. The player has a €25 million release clause, which is very tempting. However, it has a deadline until the end of this month and must be completed in July. Dumfries, after all, is capable of playing on both sides and is a player who has impressed Flick. Barcelona must thus make a final decision on whether or not they are looking to department this summer and manage finances for the same. Time, after all, is of the essence. Clarification surrounding the ongoing speculation pointing towards a big money offer arriving on the desks of La Liga giants Barcelona for Ferran Torres has today been forthcoming. This comes amid the assurance that, despite claims to the contrary in the media over recent days, no such bid has been tabled. For the second time this summer, reports stemming from England this week suggested that Aston Villa had ramped up their efforts to bring Ferran Torres back to the Premier League. A €50 million proposal was even said to have been tabled on the part of Unai Emery's side. As confirmed by Mundo Deportivo, however, neither has such a bid been placed, nor does Ferran have any intention of departing the Camp Nou this summer. Unai Emery's team is not interested in the Barca winger. They have not made any offer or even held talks with the club, deeming everything false, according to MD from reliable sources. Barcelona have been given a major boost towards their efforts to hold the Joan Gamper Trophy back at Camp Nou for the first time since renovation work began on the 10th of August. The game will not only speed up their return, but could have a major impact on their salary limit situation. The Blaugrana are hoping to play Italian side Como in the Gamper Trophy, which is usually a test run for the team, but this time will be a test run for the stadium they had initially hoped to host 60,000 fans. But that number could be dropped amid concern over delays in the construction. Barcelona granted first of two licenses. According to MD, Barcelona has been granted a license for activities and construction. This is the first of two council licenses that the Blaugrana need to be able to host the Gamper Trophy at Camp Nou. The second that they require is the license for first entrance. That will be granted once the necessary construction for the game to take place completed. Barcelona will then host a test event on the 28th of July without the public, before being able to guarantee all the necessary safety precautions. Barcelona must prove to auditors Crow and La Liga that the VIP seats leased out for €100 million exist as a product before the sale can be included in their account. Hosting the Gamper would be proof of that, and only then will that figure be added back to their salary limit, which would have a major impact on their ability to register players. Camp Nou may have vastly reduced capacity. If they do get the go-ahead for the Gamper, it would perhaps only accommodate 25 to 35,000 fans. Barcelona take it as a given that the stands behind the goals would not be opened. If they do get the second license, though, Barcelona should be just in time to ensure they can host the Gamper and have the extra €100 million in their salary limit. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're always first with the latest Barça news.